Appetite now.
Appetite.
Appetite for chow, appetite for doki.
What are you hungry about?
Yeah. How do you get to control your appetite? Especially now that they're starting fasting, bro. Yeah, where people are expected to deny themselves of food, deny themselves of immoral excesses, them type of things, you understand? So I think appetite is very important. And you know, another interesting thing that we don't get to talk about is how that food is connected to sex.
Food.
Yes.
Food is connected to sex.
Yeah.
If you don't eat and have strength, you cannot sex.
Yeah, you understand. So the more you deny yourself from food, the easier it is for you to deny yourself from sexual immorality. That kind of thing. I think that's the why is during this the holy season it's very important that people fast. You stay away because oh, your sexual appetite is most times when you don't chop plenty now you even feel considered those type of things. But once you stay,
But this period is, according to you, is the period of fasting, right? It depends on the dedicated ones that are
the,
like true
oh
believer,
yeah,
the
yeah,
true believer.
yeah,
Because some people that they might claim they are fasting and all that, but behind they know what they are doing. You
yeah,
understand? So it's for the true believer, the people that actually know what they are doing.
yeah. But again, people that choose to joke with their own life or to be jokes to themselves, like because all this kind of things you don't do it for people. If you do it for people, you're really not living your life, man. You get what I mean? So you want to
Okay.
really know that you're doing it for. It's just like with the Ramadan things. Like you want to know that I'm abstaining. This is a collective thing, but this is the best time for me to plug in and adjust my life. I'll tell you something crazy. Do you know that since last year fasting, that's when I started my own fasting. Since last year Ramadan,
Last year February.
yes. So that's when I started this from 6 to 6 thing until today. I don't eat from 6 to 6.
6.
Yes. So because of that last year, it helped me. It was easier for me to adjust, bro. If I wasn't doing that fasting, bro,
For all your balls when
I'll be too fat by now, bro. I'll be looking too careless, man. And apart from that, I know I'll be making very poor choices.
because you'll be too tired of
You're not,
everything.
you're not able to think properly. You're just all about. You know what crazy thing about life is if you're more into the consumer part of life, you just keep. You're more of that
Yeah.
person. But if you're more of a producer as a person, and which is very important for people to decide which one they want to be. Are you a producer? Are you a consumer? And part of you being a producer is when you start quantifying what you eat, quantifying where your money goes, quantifying what you spend your time with, quantifying. So you denying yourself from internet, social media, deny yourself from too much people access, deny just having enough time to spend. Now you now start thinking more like a producer. You're more conscious of your actions, the
Actions.
implication of your actions, where your energy is going, what is going to produce. Why would I spend this time like this? Okay, if I spend this time like what does it? But many people, of course, we have more consumers.
Okay.
They don't spend that time to decide what side they are. So most of their decisions is about you see anything, you just as long as you just want it. Oh, there's no denying yourself that makes you that allows for you to think, oh, why do I want this? Why do I want to collect this thing? Why?
What's it going to do in my body?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So, and it's very important to move from that mentality, from a consumer mentality to a very conscious. For instance, many people don't know like how much they get to eat a day, and they don't know what it does for their self.
Okay.
Yes, and some people feel like, oh, that consumer mentality, they just feel like, oh, they're supposed to eat 3 times a day. Who said?
Is the mentality.
You
Yeah,
understand
it's
the
the
programming that
mentality.
we already have. So, but when you start denying yourself, you know that yesterday I didn't eat till is it 9 or 8, probably like 10 p.m. Now, not because that's how I wanted it necessarily, but it became easier for me to do that because of I've been denying myself for a while, denying myself that sometimes it's like, okay, why do I eat if I'm not really, really hungry? Or if there's no need for it, okay, why do I want to eat this? Because that way, if you notice, it's hard for you to see things like food in my space.
I noticed.
Yeah, it's very intentional because once I have, or you have things like that, you may not even, you will just be eating it like that, and you are making poor choices.
And when they're
Yeah,
around you, you'll be like, it's just here, why don't I just take it?
yeah, yeah.
That spirit will be pushing you, why don't I just take it, just do it.
It's just consuming
So, do you think there's advantage
of
of
being a.
being a consumer?
I think everything has advantage or disadvantage, but the
Like,
disadvantage
which one do you
outweighs
think it's like
the
more?
no disadvantage of being a consumer outweighs the the disadvantage of being a consumer outweighs the advantage. There is the people that rule society are producers. The people that make things happen are producers. You understand? You cannot be a producer with a consumer mentality.
But a
I con-
producer can be a consumer also.
yeah, a consumer. But either ways,
Either way,
you can't stay on any extreme. But
okay.
it's either you are more of this or you are more of that.
Yeah.
But the fact remains that customers are consumers. Producers, on the other hand, are producers. They're suppliers. You understand? So who would you rather be? I'd rather be the guy that makes things happen,
Happen.
and I'm getting the money from. And you see how deceptive it is, especially when we go to studying some of this. You get to see how that the producers thrive in the fact that the consumers don't know. That's ignorance. That's why
The
it's important for you
ignorance,
to
yeah,
study.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they don't know. Okay. So that is where they maximize. And the moment a consumer now knows, and the producer knows that the consumer now knows, now, oh, okay, this guy's one of us. So you can't play that. That's
For me, I think producers are explorers.
oh yeah, yeah. And in their
They
right.
explore, yeah.
Yeah.
If if you're into business in a particular area,
Yeah.
as a producer in a particular area,
Yeah.
you already know the weakening point of those people, what they
Yes.
don't have,
Yes. Yes.
and you start doing
You
it
exploit their
or
ignorance.
you start selling it.
Yeah.
Now, if those people were like going far to get it, you are there already to
Yeah.
satisfy their needs
Yes.
because you understand. But the moment they notice
Yes.
whatever you are doing,
Yeah.
you have to like
You have to switch
you
program.
have to switch immediately.
Because
You have to like switch immediately.
yes.
Like a producer should always be in the smarter side.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you have to be like 5% or 10% ahead of whatever anybody is doing. You understand? Because again, being a consumer, I think being a consumer, the advantage side of it is if you don't eat it, you will not survive. If you
Yes.
don't, if you refuse to eat it, you might still not survive it. If you eat it, you might not survive. If you still refuse to eat, you can still not survive. You understand? So if you are a consumer and you like, there's a purpose for you to start consuming something, right? If you like you're sweating, you get AC. That means you're a consumer. There's a purpose for it. If you're hungry, you get food. There's a purpose for it. But where it's bad is where there's no purpose for it and you're getting it.
Yeah, that's why you,
Like for example, going to the club, there's no purpose for you buying drink and throwing it away.
yes.
That means you're a consumer that don't have sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you bought the drink with your money. So satisfy yourself because you're thirsty or you want to drink,
Fact.
and then you see yourself pouring it away, throwing it away. There's no need for that.
Yeah.
So there must be a need for whatever you're consuming for it to be able to work on your own. And I think some people are foolish consumers
Yeah.
because some things they want to consume, they don't actually need it. They actually do it to prove a point.
Yeah. I think in fact I think the real idea of owning a consumer self is it just shows loose appetite. The producer,
Satisfaction of what you want.
yeah, the person just has a loose appetite. A producer, on the other hand, has a controlled appetite. He has control over his appetite. He understands that, oh, maybe I don't need to eat 3 times. Maybe I don't need to eat this stone mountain of food just to. And I think a producer is more of a long term thinker. He
Yeah.
projects a long term. A consumer is a heavy liability because the fact that the food is just here is I finish everything.
Anywhere is
Tomorrow
coming
can
from.
figure out itself. But a producer on the other hand understands that okay, so you mean if I get to eat this just beat by beat and I don't lose myself, I don't need to just force all of this food in me now to want to force it to digest. But I could eat bit by bit, and it's going to spread over some time that I won't have enough to maybe help
Yeah.
other people, or even sell to other people and make more money.
Yeah.
Which is the difference between people that spend carelessly and those that manage
Manage.
their money better. You understand?
And according to our Gen Z, they will see those people that manage as stingy.
Oh yeah, which is no,
I see those people
which is allowed.
that spend lavishly as the good people.
Yeah, which is allowed. But everything, I feel like everything, the time is always the balance.
Yeah.
You always carry out time, they balance things, bro, man. Me, there was a time, I learned the hard way. There was a time where I used to be a heavy consumer. Then I
There
discovered,
was one period when you were so fat, bro. I won't even lie to you.
yeah,
Even me, I've been in that situation when I was in Marina then.
yeah,
I was so fat that there was this day I was trying to walk, not run, from my room to elevator. And I started breathing like pig.
yeah.
That was when I discovered that, oh, I'm really,
You don't lose God.
yeah, I'm really doing myself harm and good. So from there, I started going to the gym and started managing what I'm eating. And mind you, being a consumer, like you said, it will limit you from different things. Take for example, you want to go out with your friend, you become lazy and stay back. You want to go out for an event that is going to benefit you, you become
That
lazy
was
and
my
stay
case,
back.
man.
Yeah, you become lazy
Can't
and
do
stay back.
anything
And consumers always have a perfect excuse for everything.
because you're lazy, man.
When I was fat, I was one of them. You have the excuse I'll give to you is part you like you will even agree with me. If you're not that active, you're not that sharp, you even agree to stay home with me because consumer are should I say they are deceivers? Should I use
I
that
can
word?
agree. I can
Yeah,
agree.
consumers are deceivers because they always want to give you reasons why you should lean back, why you should not do this thing, why you should give them this thing, why you should be entitled of, you should take the responsibility of giving them this thing. You understand? So they always want to be on that manipulative side
Big
to
fat.
let you know that I'm the boss, feed me. I need this thing, feed me. So being a consumer, it depending on what you are consuming. It depends on what you are consuming. It's either you're consuming negatively or positively. Then being a producer is either you're producing negatively or positively. Because you can be a producer and not know your way out.
Is it?
You just reign for a while and then you will go. People will not want to like take for example you're into pass, selling of pass or selling of provision and all that. At a time, you are giving the people what they want or new updates when it comes to the latest biscuits, or new update when it comes to the latest car, when it comes to the latest pass or latest music, whatever. You're giving them, but at a time, you started falling back. Now it becomes a problem because nobody likes. There's one word they call it old glory.
Yeah.
Nobody wants old glory. Everybody wants new glory. So as a producer, you have to be you have to like find out trends, new things that is happening. You don't just be a producer because you want to be a producer. You be a smart producer that want to explore every day. You want to know what is trending. You want to know what this person wants. It will get to a time where I, as a consumer, don't want to be consuming anymore. You need to be aware of it and know my next step. Okay, if you're not consuming this thing, what is the next? So you have to be
Proactive.
yeah, you have to be proactive. So being a consumer in a positive or negative way, in a positive way, maybe you want to build yourself or you want to learn. In a negative way, maybe you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling depressed from a relationship or whatever, and you just want to eat and eat and eat and kill yourself. You just want
Yeah.
to take from people, and kill yourself. It will become a problem because it's very, very hard for you to clean that mentality as a
It
consumer.
takes discipline, a lot of
Yeah, as a
discipline.
consumer, even with the discipline, it's still very hard because your mindset is always, it's just like you have food around
Too
you,
much.
food around you. You wake up one day,
Fighting.
I want to, I don't want to be eating too much again. I want to I want to be positive in whatever I'm doing. I don't want to touch food again. But at a time, there's one spirit inside of you be like, maybe just biscuit, just chop them.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
just today, no just go today.
And it's
Now.
just small now, yeah.
Yeah, not just small. Now. So it's in the negative side. I think it's very, very more dangerous because
Yeah.
coming out of it, it will not be that easy. It will not even take 1 month, it will not take 2 months, it will not take 3 months, it will not be that easy. So for you not to fall victim, I will get it that way. For you not to fall victim, you just let's always just try to be in the productive side.
Fact.
Let's always try to be in in the positive side. Right? So, what do you think about a consumer as a producer?
No, like I said, in my opinion, I just feel like it's everybody's a consumer, everybody's a producer, but when we say you're a consumer because you are more, let's say you're 80%, 90% of a consumer than a producer. You understand? So I just think that's just the difference. It's either you're more towards one extreme or you're more towards the other extreme. But and that is where we can now differentiate your identity. You can say, oh, this guy's a consumer. Why? Because this guy doesn't think of producing nothing. He doesn't think of making anything happen. So it's usually a choice of control of appetite that determines, oh, if this guy's a producer in his character understands that, oh, he weighs things. So he's more on that side of he's more reserved, more careful, he's more thoughtful with his decisions. Even when he wants to splurge, the splurging is calculated. He knows that okay, by the time I do this, it's for so and so.
Okay.
You understand? It's not just about how I feel. Every time it's
So, which
I just
advice
wonder.
will you give to me as a negative consumer that is going to help me?
I feel like I'll say there's always accepting the truth is where everything starts from. Every form of change, I feel like it starts from just accepting that, oh, this is me. From where I am now, okay, what do I have to do to change the direction of my life? Or do I need to if I cannot be strong-willed enough to make those strict discipline, maybe part of my strategy will be to go and align with somebody that I know is very strong with because over time that's gonna rub off on me. You understand? Because it always happens like, oh, when you come around people that are so, let's say my fashion sense now improves. Why? Because I'm more around a court that is more intentional about that type of thing. Do you understand? It's like, hey, what's up, bro? No, I don't think you should put this. What's up, bro? No, this could be better. You understand? So it's a way. I think those are the ways you get to. You also you accept the problem, man. I consume like a pig, man.
So,
I need
if
to
I'm a stubborn consumer that don't take
advise.
advice or listen to people,
Yeah.
what, not in words, what are the actions you need to do to make me know or understand that I'm being a worst consumer in a negative way that is going to affect me?
If you've told people certain things and it's really not in your place to change anybody, especially if he's an adult.
Good.
It's not your job, man.
That's the perfect answer.
Yeah, it's not your job. So some people, the crazy thing we don't know is happiness truly is what you is relative. Some people want to die a consumer. That is what gives them happiness. They can't conceive living any other way outside of being a consumer.
Okay.
You understand? It's you really want to want something for yourself before it's easier for somebody to show you or to help you. But no matter if somebody's mind, you can inspire him, but before you even inspire someone, sometimes most times those people had it somewhere in themselves to want that kind of thing. And when they see it's like they're inspired to now go deep in. You understand? But there are people that their choice is really, man, I rather be, especially ladies, right? Man, this is me. Oh, I rather be a consumer. You understand? And they are happy for it. Without us, we not forgetting that the end of life at the end of the day is you living true success is living life on your terms,
So,
not on what I think it's supposed to be. I may think consumer, and producer is the way, producer is the way. You really don't care. As long as you're able to provide what you're consuming, you have not consumed and finish, and you're trying to consume my own. Now where we feel because it's a bro, man. What's up?
so do you think as a producer,
Yeah,
like everybody has difficulties, you know?
yeah.
Do you think when they're in that like difficult moment of trying to please a consumer, do you think they can backslide too as a producer
No, I think everybody.
if they are negative producer?
In fact, many producers moved from being consumers to producers. So
So
it will
it's
still
not
fall.
easy for a consumer, for a producer to move to a consumer.
It's more harder for a producer to move to a consumer because now he's already aware of the benefits of being a producer. More people are consumers, right? And which is the lose appetite thing, lack of discipline. You think that you're supposed to have, and it translates even into sex even.
Yeah.
You feel you're supposed to sleep with everybody. It's the same way you feel like you're supposed to eat everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The way you just said is like it's a must. Like,
yeah. No, that's how some people are. They meet somebody and they feel like, God, I
I need
want.
to.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You understand? But once you have control of your appetite, you see some people and you know that you now want something more. Maybe you get to talking to them and you see that, oh, okay, this was a stupid person. I don't have to spend my energy on this person. I already understand. You're able to make healthier choices. It's like, okay, I don't want this person around me because the way they think is rot. Yeah, it's going to affect. But you can afford them the conversation and all of those things. But it helps you now make that okay, because you're not holding your appetite. You don't have a loose appetite. You're not carried away by lust. You're not trying to say, "Arr." That's part of you. Is not what is running your thinking.
Yeah.
You're now running your thinking based on something else other than, oh, this person is fine, this person is sexy, or that type of thing. It's like, oh, okay. It's the same thing. The same way people, you can watch the way somebody approaches food and tell what their sexual appetite is like.
So do you
100%.
think the way somebody rush their food is the way they are?
Scolding
So
it.
the way they rush their food is the way they are sex life.
Scolding it. You said anybody went, full attack. You know, so the guy in a beast.
So wait, I want to understand that part. So if somebody is a can finish their food in less than 1 minute, 1 minute, that means they have sex in 1 minute.
No, I wouldn't say it like that. No, I wouldn't say that. I'll say this.
Or like
This.
if they finish their food less than 1 minute, they are kind of that kind of person that don't like too many girls.
No, the character. It tells the way they approach food. This food come, they eat. This food come, they eat. This food come, they.
They want to test everything.
It's like eat like idiots. Yeah. So that's appetite translates into their sexual life. They come, they see any girl, and they can't hold themselves. Normal culture requires that when you're in the space, especially if it's not your private space, you're outside. It's normal culture, man. You don't rush to the food, especially when you're eating with other people. You are in the process. You guys are there because, of course, you're telling about yourself. You're selling yourself at that moment. So the same way they approach food, especially when it's unconscious, and it's like you see them will come, you consider urge, that desperation, that you can oh okay. In many cases, this is how yeah they see a lady and it's like they can they want to have all five ladies. You understand? When they could easily just choose who they want to, or they could be even those kind of people that are so desperate because oh I like him. amala too much, well, for instance, right? Then they see these ladies, bum. But they've tried to talk to them. The lady says, hey, she's already given them that side, like she's not interested. So rather than just move on,
They look for another strategy.
where their appetite, the control of their appetite is supposed to apply, because they have a loose appetite. They want to go and call her with another person's number, want to send her messages, want to. I used to be
That's
that.
desperation.
Yeah, I used to be that sometimes before.
You agreed I used to do it.
I feel like everybody has been there at some
Kish,
time in their
Kish
life.
has agreed that I used to do it. So it's one of them.
Yeah, yeah. Those
So-
early times when you see some shots when you like, you
So
call.
consumers and producers, who are more in pain?
I think producers
To
must
me,
have
I
mastered
feel
the
like
discipline.
consumers are more in pain
Obviously,
because
You're
once
going-
they are there, they are there. To come out there is going to producers is
you can't even do much in life as a consumer actually, because you're very signed to be a slave or to just be beggarly. Because if you're not, if your production is not outweighing your consumption, you are obviously living in poverty. You understand? It's like it's supposed to be like common sense. Like if you're not the rich, the advantage the rich has over the poor is that they've built enough leverage to produce as much as possible. So the more they are producing, the more they are having, the more their mindset of production is
and the
putting
more
those
you're
things
coming
into
around, you need to
producing
come
more.
with value.
Yes. So and that is why they're very, very smart. They are very conscious about, they recognize producers themselves, so they want to tally with more producers and produce more. But when they observe that a consumer, for instance, they already know that they can play their game on you, so they leave you there. They know that, oh, okay, this guy's gonna is our market. This guy's our market. So it's where can we place him that we can keep extracting rather than producers recognize themselves and they want to partner with themselves now.
Yeah, very easy. It's very easy to cause
Yeah, you see that kind of thing. So it's a mentality shift. It's a mentality thing, and it's always important. Which we need to tell our people now is you make the choice. You have to question yourself today: are you a producer? Are you a consumer? And do you have a loose appetite, or you have control over your appetite? Because that's what defines which you are. And of course, we don't tell people how to live their life. Everybody knows what they are doing.
Yeah, that's true.
But we'll go drop our one or two
Yeah. So